What's up, everyone? I'm back. It's your girl. I can play with my makeup because I'm bored, but also, why not make things a little interesting? I have been seeing the foxy eyes trend going around, and I'm kind of intrigued. I don't know if I can do it or if it works with my eye shape. It probably does. I'm gonna show you my inspiration that I got from this gorgeous influencer. Her username is @byjanine, I think. She's literally so gorgeous, and I'm going to attempt this, and we shall see. Basically, it's gonna like make your eyes very cat eye foxy like by adding that inner corner too. She's just gorgeous. Oh, I need to charge my phone. Well then, I have primed my lids, and I'm going to be using my dusty ass Morphe 35O palette. I'm gonna keep referring back to that post that I showed you guys just for my inspiration, just to kind of get an idea of what to do. Okay, so it looks like she used like a soft taupey brown grayish color. I'm just gonna use this brush, and I'm gonna dip into this one right here. Kind of wing this out, focus it more on the lid, outer corner, and flick it out. I think we just want to get color on this outer corner and a little bit up here. I guess the effect of this shadow is to like give a faux eye lift. I don't know. I'm going to get my small angled eyeshadow brush like so and dip into a very dark brown, almost black, and start lining this one. Okay. And kind of fading it very thin towards the inside inner corner. And then I'm going to pick up more shadow and draw the flick. Okay, that's a bit extreme. Backtrack, backtrack. And I'm gonna start blending it. So I'm not really gonna talk through it, I'm just gonna go for it and start answering questions. First question I pulled up is, how old are you? Your girl is 26 years young. It was good. You know, this is a lot more difficult, and I have only had like 3 sips, so. Next question is, if money was no object, what would you do all day? So if money was no object, I guess that means I wouldn't have to work, and then I could do whatever the F I wanted to. I mean, I don't know. That's a big question, I guess. Travel? Yeah, I would say travel. Or, I take all of that back. No, I would travel. But eating at any and every restaurant, duh, hands down. I love to go out to eat. RIP to dine-in restaurants. With this whole cat eye, foxy eye trend, they like extend their inner tear duct, but like I'm gonna be doing foundation, all that, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna leave this too because don't even know if this is what I'm supposed to have done, but I'm keeping it. Whatever. Time for foundation. Let me pull up another question. Oh, I feel attacked. How many pairs of shoes do I have? Enough. I don't know. I don't count how many shoes I have. But I know I'm going to be honest with myself. It's too many. I have ran out of my foundation. I cracked the bottle open and I'm getting every freaking drop out of here because let's talk about this. I went to Ulta and they were closed. So then I was like, okay, let me just go on ulta.com and order my foundation. You want to charge me almost $6 for shipping, which is like half of what, little more than half of what this foundation even is. You got me all the way messed up. So then I went over to Miss Little Amazon. She's on Prime and she was only $10. So until then, gotta get every last drop, guys. Am I right? I'm gonna do my under eyes first, or like lay the, wow, that was a lot. Oops. Lay my concealer down, blend out my T-zone first. But I'm gonna start down the center first and then do my under eyes. By letting it sit under my eyes and not blending it right away, it's kind of settling. And it's not going to get so much soaked up in the sponge. Should I get another question? Wow. I am only halfway, if that. I'm kind of feeling good, guys. Let's pull up another question while we're at it. What's your favorite zoo animal? Say lemurs are real cool. I'm into lemurs. Wow, I just thought, what about those zoo animals and the shelter animals? They've always been on quarantine. Okay, let me stop. How long does it take me to get ready in the morning? Are we talking about going to work? Because I don't do all of this. 20 minutes tops. Now, if I am getting ready to go somewhere, 2 hours, easily. Even if I try to rush, I just take forever, like, blending. Why did this take me so long? The upstairs neighbors, I don't know if you could hear that. You need to calm it down. Pick up your feet when you walk. 1, 2, chill out. Why are you walking around like you got somewhere to go? Nobody has anywhere to go. The last time I checked. Wow, I'm daring. I'm just looking into this. Daring or slightly more courageous. Do 2 beverages. Pause. Who was your first crush? Whoa. I'm not going to say his name because it's kind of embarrassing. But my first crush was this kid who used to train boxing with my dad. And he is very much so older than me. I was like little 4 or 5-year-old Aaliyah, and he was probably like 14 or so. 15. I don't even know how much older he was, to be honest with you. But all I know is that there's for sure pictures from a holiday party where I guess my mom asked him, like, oh, take a picture with Aaliyah, because he's very sweet, very friendly. And he, like, picked me up, like his little sister, but I thought it was like, oh my God. And he took a picture, and I have it. Like, it's in my photo album from childhood. Very embarrassing. But my first celebrity crush was none other than JC from NSYNC. Fun fact is my parents took me to see NSYNC as my first concert ever, and they took me like 2 or 3 times after that. I was like 5, a little child, and it was probably the most iconic thing ever in my life that I got to do. And I remember they had gotten me like the tour poster, or like you could buy individual like headshots of each member of NSYNC, but of course they bought me JC's. And during the concert, I was standing on the chair like holding up his sign like, ah! And the woman behind me was like, get down, get down. And my mom legitimately shut her down real quick and was like, first of all, I don't know who you think you are, ma'am. It was so iconic. Let's just get into a story time. I swear, do not condone violence. First of all, I don't. Like, anybody who knows me knows that I always break up any type of violence, whether I'm involved or not. Like, if I see a random fight happening, I like break it up. Not safe whatsoever. But when I was younger, during the children's parade, this family got up, or like this woman got up from the planter that she was sitting on, and my mom was like, go ahead, Leah, go on, like, go get a good seat. So I sit there and the woman comes back, and I remember this so clearly. It was so funny. The woman comes back and was like, excuse me, that was my seat, and was like causing a scene. And my mom, like exorcist, turns her head and was like, I don't see your name written on it. Sick burn, mom. Tight. And then they legitimately started throwing down. My mom popped off and I was like, oh. And my dad was talking to his coworkers not that far, and I guess the coworker was like, isn't that your wife? And he turns around and my mom was like, great, iconic, memorable, never forget. Do not condone violence, but like, mom popped off. Back to the whole fact that I saw NSYNC when I was younger. One of the tours that I went to, motherfucking Cisco was opening, like thong to thong thong thong. And I just remember watching him perform the thong song, and the backup dancers had tearaway pants, which tore off, and they were wearing thongs underneath. And when I tell you, little 5-year-old me was like, ah! Like, whoa! Oh my god! Should I risk it? Should I just start adding a bunch of blush? I don't really know. Oh, I did it. I did it. Can you even... I'm gonna keep it there for now. Let's just keep her cute, subtle. We're fighting against time, people. The sun is going down. I don't have the best lighting in my apartment yet, but it's okay. Let's find a question. What is your favorite childhood memory? Risque. My strap has fallen. Oh my god. How long has that been like that? My favorite memory, childhood memory, one of them will have to be involving my grandma. My grandma, Alex, babysat me, took care of me. I didn't go to preschool. She looked after me. I used to be, listen, being an only child, you're a little bratty. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I used to cry to get what I wanted. Still kind of true. I used to throw a tantrum because my mom and grandma would want to watch their stupid soap opera Young and the Restless, which has been on, I don't know for how long, but it's too long. And just so happened that Timon and Pumbaa came on at the same time, and you know, we didn't have more than one TV at my grandma's because she wasn't balling like that. So I would throw a fit because I wanted to watch Timon and Pumbaa, and they would like give in because I wouldn't stop. I was relentless, ruthless, evil little child. Like, I just know if I have a child, I will instantly get that karma back to me. If I have a child that was like me, whoa, it would be cute because I was a cute ass baby. The tude that I had, oh no, baby. Another good childhood memory. Me and my dad always would watch musicals, like Grease, or this really old like Western musical called Calamity Jane, and we would sing like the parts to each other back and forth, and that honestly is probably one of my favorite memories ever. Okay, let's see. What did you want to be when you were small? When I was small, I initially wanted to be, what are they called? Wow, have another drink, Aaliyah. I guess it would be like a receptionist. Like, yeah. But I thought for some reason that was like the coolest job ever, to be a receptionist, which is, no offense to all the receptionists out there, but I'm trying to make some coins, okay? So, oh, wow. Okay. Then I remember I wanted to be a lawyer because I loved to argue. My mother could tell you that. And then I got into like crime, and I wanted to be a detective that would like go out to the scene and just get all the clues that I needed to bust someone. Then as you get older, you're like, wait a minute, let me not get involved with crime and criminals. Danger. I think for a minute, I really thought that I was going to be like a detective. I'm good. I'll fall back on that one. Wow. When I tell you this highlight is fire, I'm being dead ass because it's called Fuego. Thank you, Desi and Katy, for giving me the highlight that I deserve. Really, truly, honestly. Like, case closed. I really want to put this on my inner corner, but I don't think you're supposed to do that with this. Look at it. But look at that. Are you kidding me? It's blended, I swear. I swear. It looks like they just follow their natural tear duct and just extend it slightly. I don't know how to do this. I'm not gonna even front. For sure I have eyeshadow on my eyeball, but it's okay. Don't panic. If you just blink a few times, it'll go to the back of your brain. For sure I'm not doing this right. I mean, that looks insane. Why does it look like that? I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna keep messing with it. I feel like it just looks really smoky and then like kind of intense. Maybe it did work. Like my eyes look kind of large. I'm gonna put eyelashes on today. Bold move. Very bold. The one time I decided to put lashes on. One might be like here and like there. It's alright. We'll see. The talent jumps out right now. I typically put the lash glue on both eyelashes, let them sit to get tacky, and then I go for it. I put a lot of lash glue on the band, but then I put extra dollop on the ends. I've worn these eyelashes way too many times, like they need to be thrown out, honestly, truly. However, the benefit of this is that they fit perfectly on my eyeball. If you guys have never put on lashes before, I hold it by the outer corner, tilt up, look down, plant it on there as far, line up the edge to the edge of my eye, and then work my way in. Please hold for a demonstration. Look down, drop the lash on the outer corner, work my way in, and then I will grab my dangerously sharp tweezers and push the inner corner down. I already had mascara on just from the day, so that kind of helps lift the falsies so they don't lay flat. Ooh, wow, the difference. Lash? No lash. That's crazy. She's smoky. Okay, the other one's gonna get too dry if I don't hurry up. Look down and plant. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, fluffy, smoky. Smokey the Bear could never. Okay, that's cute. That's cute. Now what? Oh, I'm a big ol' fraud. I forgot to set my face after my highlighter. I usually like to do this before I put lashes on because in my brain, I think if I spray, it's gonna lift my lashes. It might. I don't know. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm going to put bottom mascara on because the top looks a little dramatic. So I'm gonna just put it on the outer corners here because I want to keep it pulled out. Oh God. Leave it. It'll dry. Lipstick. What am I doing? Oh no. I'm a flop. I literally have nothing prepared. Let me find another question. How would your friends describe you? Tragic. Funny, obviously. Duh, I'm a funny friend, obviously. Likeable. Reliable. Really, I could keep going on. I'm sick. I need help. I know. Lip liner, lipstick. I'm going to do like a reddish brown lip liner and then put this really pinky nude and hope that it mixes well and creates a beautiful nude. We'll see. I'm going to fill it in. It looks crazy if I talk like this. Okay, stop talking. Oh, she's nude. Finish it. Finish her. Woo! Shall we answer more questions? Oh no, this is it for the makeup because, to be quite frank, won't be able to do much. If you know, you know. Okay, I fucking know. Let's see. List 2 pet peeves. 2 is not enough. 1, people who smack on their food when they eat. Like, don't get me wrong, I love food. I enjoy eating, but like, if you are smacking so loud, that I feel almost I can taste what you're eating, game over. Also, like being two-faced or just being like a fraud, like that shit bothers me. Like don't be the person that talks shit on a certain type of person and you are that exact same thing. But like, don't try to sell yourself as something and then you are not even that genuine, or like, don't try to say you're real when you are in fact fake as fuck. Miss me with that. I'm good. So I opened my blinds and now it's made the biggest difference towards the end of the video. I'm just saying this might have had something to do with it. It's okay. Actually, sorry if this offended you. Oh. Pop off, sis. Pop the fuck off. Period. I'm gonna wrap this up because I'm gonna make myself another beverage. Thank you guys for watching. I don't know if this was entertaining or not. Really, it's just like a smoky liner. Did they just trick everyone into calling it like a fox eye trend, but really it's just a smoky liner? Stay safe. Call someone that you haven't spoke to in a while and tell them you love them and you miss them. Subscribe, and I will see you guys in another video. See ya.